All right, now that we have the draft before us, before we throw it over to our casters, can we get some quick predictions here? We'll start with you, Gods.
Yeah, well, I think you'd stick with VP. I think they have a very safe standard VP draft. Elements looking a lot more solid with their lanes, but I think VP is still the stronger team.
And Lil does not have a TP as well, so no one looks to be a bit alone, but they don't really have the pressure.
Shrapnel
for it.
cover. Like,
he blocks the
actually
roll.
gets in front. Earthspear can't get back to the right side of the river, and a quick assassination.
Yeah, no detection. Earthshaker's their only lockdown really in this game too for him. Oh, those are the early kills are very important. Oh, mid lane could see the aggression come out. We have an Invis Pasha.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Here we go.
Ready to jump in forward, and now with the purification, you've still got assassination available, but it's only been required for this. With a rolling boulder forward, oh LeBron, do you really want a piece of this? Like, yeah, he's gonna come into it. No one knows he's a little bit more damage. Now starts the assassination. The damage output is enough. They give a double kill. The response scrappy and then punished by Virtus.pro. But they will still have matchup problems with the fact that Juggernaut can still solo pick off, and with Healing Ward, you do have momentum just through more sustained than anything else.
Yeah, he's gonna have that Dominator finished up very shortly for himself. Oh, Solo even snatches the bounty room.
Rolling Boulder's coming in forward, but Lil just gets the Fisher stun off. They have enough damage with the stun down if you can get the totem hit. No, Lil just starts to TP, so does Solo. Lil is out, and Solo, he doesn't get out. In fact, neither does Lil.
Nice response. 2 TPs from the safe lane.
All
Looks
right.
like we're gonna have another movement coming out. Do we have the 6s on the supports? Disruptor's got the 6.
They just smoked underneath the Radiant Observer Ward, so Virtus.pro have all the information about this movement from Elements.
Yeah, they're waiting. Lil knows exactly where it's coming from.
And they find their target, Lil.
It's an Invis rune.
He wants to tank it. He doesn't know about the Invis rune. That's why the Storm is actually going to create a little bit of problems with the stun. Also doing its work from Lil. So much damage and time. Do they have enough? Randy has the Omni Slash available. LeBron's is going to be brought down to double kill for Randy's already. They walk around the wall, and now it's up with the Omni Slash to get a quick kill over to Mitch and turning the attention over towards Swiftling. He does bring down the SD, but no, with the stun and the Guardian Angel, they can't do enough damage to actually find a kill on the TPing out Jugger. TPing out Sniper. But Swiftling, hopefully, if he can just get something as well, a double kill,
Ion
picking
Shell
up
Weaver.
Pasha, moving forward. The Iron Shell's going to wear off in just a moment, and Ramsey's a little bit too tanky for him to get that kill as well.
And that's pretty much their only initiation, is hoping he gets a big boulder through. But
Lil's able to get the stun again. They go for a Purge on the Weaver too. Punishment, Glimpse, level 3, they pull
Against
back
repel.
Solo, but nope, we're going to be repelled, and then again, no initiation. The kick does fly down to Lil with a rolling ball of 4, but disruption from Solo. They want to go on Ramsey, but he gets a spin off before the wall has any kind of real effect.
he's got Healing Ward too. That completely counteracts Magnetize. LeBron is dead.
Perfect fissure, perfect controls. No one was taking out the tower while they were waiting to kill off the Earth Spirit.
Losing the tier 2 bottom, I think, is the big one for me, just because they get all these aggressive wards now from VP, so they're able to watch all the movements every time someone exits the base. So as long as they see nobody bottom, they're like, okay, there's no one bottom, it's just the Darkseer. The rest are top sitting around the OD, and this is where they're going to make their move. They're going to smoke to find the aggression. They did, I think they actually just saw that swarm going across. Solo does get his smoke broken, so they do know that the Weaver's on the high ground. It's got a sentry ready for it, too.
But thanks to the Observer Ward, which is down from Elements, they see it. Oh no, we got the sentry. The destruction out, and the fissure. The time was a little bit off, but commit the Echo Slam. And Ramsey's also commits the Omni Slash. That's what got him the kill.
They're just going to go high ground here.
Yep. So the tier 3 target is assaulted, and Elements is in no position to come back and fight. In fact, Earthspirit even has to wait for his TP to come off cooldown. Goggy doesn't even have one. Are they actually letting this tier 3 tower fall without
They're going
any...
for a smoke wrap. I think this is the best. This is the thing they need to do. They need to get on the back line. But it's still very difficult because Blink, Earthshaker, they have all the different forms of counter initiation, and VP is very spread out.
Yep.
Lil is all the way in the top side. Solo is spread out too.
At least that disruption was then used. So the Courier gets sniped on the back lines. This happens just before the fight begins. So Lil waiting in the tree line. He gets the fissure and the Echo Slam control on the back. While Mitch is in a hell of a lot of trouble after he took a big brunt of the Omni Slash damage. But a lot of the abilities committed by Virtus.pro. Maybe now Elements can get their opening forward. Maybe there is something, but Earthshaker, Fissure's going to come off cooldown. OG drops the hammer, doesn't find the kill. The Glimpse pulling no one back in again. Cole does have that double kill. They turn their attention towards where line now. Ramses appears to be the primary target, and he'll start off his TP. With the repel, they have nothing to stop that, so they move on to a different target. It's Pasha around the tree lines, the back from Mitch, able to reach him in, and a triple kill for Cole. Elements finally getting themselves something really worth talking about.
Barely survived in that one. He lives with like 10 HP from the assassinate, but they distracted it, they split up the fight, they caused a lot of different distances in there, and it caught VP completely off guard. Excellent echo slam from Lil, but not being able to focus down the air spirit, who just kept causing like problems in the back, and then Goji getting a really nice glimpse off on no one with the static storm on top.
Solo's using first the catch at a scout.
Oh my god, Solo's dying.
Yeah, Ramses was having his quick run in too. He has a self-imprisonment. Ramses then just starts at the spin. A quick jump up, however. He had the blink dagger available, and it's up to Swiftwing. Maybe he can get that kill over on Solo. The bugs are on him. Mitch back and back in again, actually pulling in Lil with him. Still has the blink available, but no vision, no stun up, and that's why Cole jumps further to the north. They're actually trapping Virtus Pro around the pit. This is the fight for elements, but can they keep it up with a kick forward? Yes, they can. LeBron can do it, and now the supports will fall too. There's already a triple kill for Cole. It's about to be more an ultra kill for Cole. The OD fighting through that with 48 stolen intelligence, and now Roshan, what Virtus Pro tried to stop happening. And Solo's still wondering if anyone is around Roshan.
This is where Elements gets all their power, though. It's these scrappy engagements where they have different angles of approach rather than just coming from the front line where VP has it very easy. They just sit the Earthshaker, the SD, and the Omni in the back. If Elements just surrounds them, that's where they can just fight. They cause so many different problems in the fight with wall, with the magnetized spreading, and then they have to watch out for the bugs as well, and a glimpse. Just too many different things coming out from Elements for VP to deal with when it's at that type of angle.
VP. They have some nice entry positioning. They're going to lose one of these right now. They're plenty down more, and they see the dire one. So here comes the Swamp. Connected over on Ramses was Roshan, rolling boulder. The kick is perfect with the Darkseer wall, but Echo Slam from Lil, and the fidget hit! Oh my lord, Elements pop it really hard. Roshan is still played by the Radiant side, and no one sits inside the pit in relative safety, picking off these illusions, turning his attention over towards the OD. A defensive imprisonment will save him for a little bit longer. Goggy, he can't run away in time. Elements will be wiped, and Virtus Pro, not only do they claim Roshan, they hold the Aegis, and they wipe Elements.
Very farmed on this OD. Blink Shiva's Hurricane Pike. He's going to be going for that BKB next. This looks like they might go for the smoke again. It was their best move last time, wrapping around in the top lane, so why not again?
There's observers and sentries down from Virtus Pro, so they'll see normal maneuvering around the back, but they won't see this. The tier 3 tower's already down.
They get the scan off.
They have to look. They have to look for the tree line. They have to look for the tree line right now. Elements to try and find Lil. Mitch, the kick is nice. They catch out the Juggernaut, but then the pushback from the sniper. He gets the range, and Lil holds the OD in position. That's the bigger one. Cole's going to get almost no damage off in this fight. Lil keeps the control, continuously going over on the Disruptor. Assassination's not enough to get one. Quick time lapse out, buybacks galore. But now, I think VP is farming illusions more than they're farming heroes. I'll now correct that as they've gone inside the base.
Swift ending gets grabbed down in Sakuchi as well, and he just gets blown up.
Very, very difficult to defend this, but it's all or nothing. That's why they commit the buyback. Mitch with another fact. The OD ulti is good enough. 4K kick, but Lil Fisher, it may have created enough space for Guardian Angel as well as the Purification to come up. So Lil will do even more work for his team. Aegis Immortal triggered over on the sniper. His Hurricane Pike's available so he can push himself down. Right now he's just standing his ground against Mitch. No one just wants to be a beast. He'll push back Goggy, but he'll finally fall. Cole with that 40 stolen intelligence. They do repel them, but the cost is insanely great. There was
5 buybacks.
6 buybacks in total, actually. I didn't realize the ES also triggered his. Yeah. Oh, here comes VP. And here comes the wraparound, but without smoke this time around, with a lot of sentries. Kick flies forward, and it's very easy to dodge for Virtus Pro, and they ping out. And there's going to be some kind of vision around on them.
They still need to watch the way they're clumping, because in the last situation, they still are getting, what, 2, 3, maybe 4-man vacuum into a boulder smash, which is very scary, because Sanity's Eclipse is still no joke. But now, just peeping from the low ground, they claim the range racks.
Here we go again. So, round 2, we'll see how much it's going to cost VP to push or Elements to defend. Solo isolated on the back lines. Again, that wall is a big ulti from the OD, but the ulti flash just destroys out the OD. 100 seconds for him on the sidelines. This is where the buybacks are really, really punishing. The death timers are so long. Swift had no other choice. He had to time lapse out now. A quick jump away, but the assassinations there, an ultra kill for no one, and that is good game, well played. Taking 32 minutes and almost 32 seconds to wrap up this game. Virtus Pro will win first quarterfinal with a 2-0.
Element still had some good signs of fight in that game. They had much more synergy, much more cohesion and teamwork with this type of like heavy team fight lineup. So I think that
All right, now that we have the draft before us, before we throw it over to our casters, can we get some quick predictions here? We'll start with you, Gods.
Yeah, well, I think you'd stick with VP. I think they have a very safe standard VP draft. Elements looking a lot more solid with their lanes, but I think VP is still the stronger team.
Leo does not have a TP as well, so no one looks to be a bit alone, but they don't really have the pressure.
Shrapnel cover. Like,
he blocks the
actually
wall.
gets in front. Earthspear can't get back to the right side of the river, and a quick assassination.
Yeah, no detection. Earthshaker's their only lockdown really in this game too for him. Oh, those are the early kills are very important. Oh, mid lane. Could see the aggression come out. We have an Invis Pasha.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Here we go.
Ready to jump in forward, and now with the purification, you've still got assassination available, but it's only been required for this with a rolling.
Looks like we're gonna have another movement coming out. Do we have the 6s on the supports? Disruptor's got the 6.
They just smoked underneath the Radiant Observer Ward, so Virtus Pro have all the information about this movement from Elements.
Yeah, they're waiting. Lil knows exactly where it's coming from.
And they find their target, Lil.
It's an Invis rune.
He wants to tank it, he doesn't know about the Invis rune. That's why the Storm is actually going to create a little bit of problems with a stun boulder forward. Oh, LeBron, do you really want a piece of this? Like, yeah, he's going to come into it. No one knows he needs a little bit more damage. Now starts the assassination. The damage output is enough. They give a double kill. The response scrappy and then punished by Virtus Pro. But they will still have matchup problems with the fact that Juggernaut can still solo pick off, and with Healing Ward you do have momentum just through more sustain than anything else.
Yeah, he's gonna have that Dominator finished up very shortly for himself. Oh, Solo even snatches the bounty rune.
Rolling Boulder's coming in forward, but Lil just gets the Fisher stun off. They have enough damage with the stun down if you can get the totem hit. No, Lil just starts to TP, so does Solo. Lil is out and Solo, he doesn't get out. In fact, neither does Lil.
Nice response. 2 TPs from the safe lane.